I'm going to become the house husband today, which is different than no other day because Tatsu is the best husbando of the century. What does that mean? Well, waifu is going to arrive in about 8 hours from work, and I want to have a very special meal planned for her, just like Tatsu does for his waifu. We have a lot of work, so let's get to it. Probably have to clean the house too. Now the first dish is something she's been asking for weeks now. Cacio de pepe, I believe is the name. It's typically made by blending cheese and water, but I'm gonna be modifying that slightly. Now the sauce is basically going to be a beurre blanc, I guess. It's kind of a beurre blanc, which just means I'm gonna be mounting water with butter because I don't have any wine. I got this really nice and toasty. I'm gonna just add just a bit of water. This is gonna help deglaze this pan. Whoa! That was almost very bad. Now to this reduction, I'm gonna hit it with just a bit of half and half. I don't have cream, so half and half will have to do. Then we're gonna add quite a bit of butter in here. Then I have grana padano, which is a really, really nice cheese. I'm just gonna melt a bunch of this in there. Okay, sauce is ready. Chicken's going right into the sauce. Let's see how this pasta is. Oh yes, that's nice. That is nice and creamy. Look at that. So this is what I'm going to call cacio de pepe appetizer. A little bit of lemon, some of this parsley, this really, really nice dried out parsley now.
Look at you chefing and sh.
This is your first dish. This is the first dish. This is the cacio de pepe, but I added just a bit of cream to it instead of just emulsifying it with water. I also just seared off the chicken with salt and black pepper, and then a little bit of the lemon juice and the parsley. There's also caramelized garlic and shallot in the sauce. Gandalf, you can't have chicken. They're good? It was really good.
That is really good.
Is this what you wanted for your appetizer? Or do you just want a big bowl of it? She wants a big bowl of it. Okay, let's make the entree.
No, I want more.
You eat this one while I make the entree. She's the boss. I'm just here to cook. He's also the boss. But before I make dinner, I need to clean this place up. And I'm gonna be cleaning with this week's sponsor, Into the AM. So whether or not I'm working out, doing chores around the house, or even if you just wanna clean yourself, oh, it's cold. Woo! Or even if you just wanna clean yourself, intotheam.com has you covered. I'm naked from the waist down. And the best part is if you head over to intotheam.com right now, you can save between 30 and 80% off on their website thanks to their Cyber Monday sale. I also recently collaborated with them for my very own t-shirt, and this features Gandalf, Lucian, and myself. And on top of all of that, if you use my link down below, you're gonna save yourself an additional 10% off of their already crazy sale. So head over to intotheam.com, use my link down below to save yourself a bunch of money on some really cool shirts like this one and the Cyber Cafe t-shirt. I'm going to get out of this very wet shirt now and finish making dinner. The next thing is a combination of things that I think she's going to really like, but I'm not sure yet. Now I do have to work a little bit backwards because I have to marinate one of the things for the entree first, and I actually have never made this before. I have no idea what this is gonna taste like, but I'm hoping it's delicious. The first thing I'm gonna make is actually this really interesting beet pico de gallo. All you really need are some gold and red beets. Now make sure you do roast the red and the gold separate, otherwise the red bleeds all over the gold and no one really wants that. You also need some really nice finely minced red onion along with some jalapeno and some cilantro, and of course some citrus. This is going to be our pico de gallo. Oh god, it's on my foot. Okay. Oh, there's beets on my foot. So I have some of my yellow beets in there, and I'm gonna use just a bit of my red just to give it some beautiful color. A little bit of our jalapeno right in there. A bit of our beautifully minced onion. Sprinkle of cilantro. I know the boss loves stuff super citrusy, so we're gonna do a little more lime juice right on there. A little bit of fresh salt in there. Pepper. Look at this. There we go. That's good. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now the next thing I need to do is heat up my tortillas, and I am using an open flame for this, which isn't safe, but there's a reason for that. This is called Mexican motherly love.
Joel, how did your house burn down?
What? I think there'll be no house burning down tonight. That would have been earlier. You should have seen what happened when I was making your appetizer.
I would like to not go to the ER today.
No ER today. The Immortal Dragon doesn't need the ER.
The Immortal Dragon might not need the ER, but he does need this beautiful pork. This pork is about 15 pounds worth of pork shoulder that I dunked in my favorite spice blend, then placed it on a sheet tray along with some apple cider vinegar and a can of beer. I roasted this in the oven for about 6 hours until it completely fell apart when I touched it. This is the pork for the tacos.
Tacos, okay? Then, this is what she thought I was making. She thought I was making this beet salad from one of our favorite restaurants called OC Taco, but I did instead a roasted beet pico de gallo to go on top of this pork. Oh yes, those are nice tacos. The reason why I didn't make salsa is because one of our mutual favorites is the pineapple habanero. So that's what it's going with. I almost forgot the spiced crema. There should be a nice bit of that right on top. Now dinner is ready. So this one is based on one of our favorite Mexican restaurants out here, OC Taco. This is the braised pork with all the chili. Just leave him.
He's coming over.
Can't help you, you can't right now. With the beet salad pico de gallo and then the chili crema right on top.
Do I do the things?
You can have whatever you want.
But you always gotta have lime.
You do have to have lime.
No, you always have to have lime.
That's fair. We're gonna do one of these too. Pretend this garnish was here.
Does it go on this too or no?
No, it's just on the side.
Napkin.
Napkin?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did those flavors come together?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
The meat's good.
Yeah? Did it work?
I think it worked.
Okay.
It's good. It needs the spicy.
It needs spicy. The jalapeno I bought, because we live in the Northwest, is not spicy at all.
Big tacos. Have one.
I was waiting for this moment. Cheers.
Cheers. Juicy. That's good.
Yeah. Time for dessert.
Is it pie?
No, she's not gonna see this coming. We're finally making the dessert. I don't need this much, this is a lot of butter. I don't need this much butter. I want a nice even heat.
Now I am using a bit of pancake batter that I made earlier. This is a pretty simple, basic pancake batter.
It is a little thick, so I'm gonna add some water to it. Don't you say it.
That's what she said. Can I taste it?
No, let's see if this is hot enough. Maybe a little hotter.
You tasted it.
Yeah, I'm making it. I'm tasting for poison.
I want to test for poison.
I am making a blueberry pancake pie and my wife is too good at this.
Oh. I
What?
know what you're making.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
It's that blueberry streusel pancake from Snooze.
Shut up!
So this blueberry pancake from Snooze used to be one of Rachel's favorites, and it was a place that we went to for dates often when we were dating, and I really wanted to recreate it for her. This is a simple blueberry pancake that I'm topping with some homemade lemon curd that I made earlier in the day. Now, the lemon curd is super simple to make. You're just gonna need 2 egg yolks, about a half a cup worth of sugar, 2 whole lemons that are fully juiced, and we're just gonna cook this over the stove. All I'm really doing is cooking this down at a slow and low temperature, so this way the eggs cook. As the eggs cook, they start to fully coagulate, and this is how you get a really nice and thick lemon curd. The last thing to do is mount it with about 3 to 4 tablespoons worth of cold butter, and the lemon curd is done.
That's a lot of curd.
Yeah, it is.
But we're also topping it off with some homemade icing that I also made earlier.
My crumble is a little crumbly. It is done.
Ooh.
This is hopefully my recreation of the lemon curd and blueberry pancake with the crumble topping from Snooze. I think the crumble was a little crumbly, but I was still happy with it. You always only order one pancake, so that's why I only made one.
What's
Enjoy.
that one?
That one's for not you.
If we're good.
Please subscribe. I only have a very limited amount of headbands for sale if you guys want to pick one up. Link is down below. Bye!